Okay. Hello, my lovely Leos. Welcome in, welcome back. I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. I'm in the midst of uploading all of the 12 signs before Thanksgiving, and I am up to Leo. Today it is your turn, or right now I'm going to do your reading. I want to say that I am trying to upload all the signs by Thanksgiving, so you'll all have something to watch and ponder and think about before Thanksgiving and before the full moon coming on Monday the 27th. So speaking of Thanksgiving, I am trying to give everybody the message that I'm hoping and praying that you get to spend it with all of your loved ones, people you really care about. That's really important at this time of year. Spirit has given me many messages, one of which is to appreciate those who you love, and that you should pick up the phone and call somebody if you feel led to do so. They're telling me to remind everybody that emails and text messages do not take the place of a phone call. When we talk with somebody on the phone, they can feel the inflection in our voice. We exchange an energy when we're speaking to one another. So phone calls are much more important than text messages or emails. Okay, so they wanted me to get that out. The other thing is the full moon in Gemini is coming up, the full beaver moon. So, this can be a catalyst for changes in our lives. Oftentimes, these moon cycles bring about new things in our lives and different things, and they spurn us on, they awaken us, they energize us to do some things that we may have been thinking about. So I wanted to mention that. I also wanted to mention that I did upload a video to start to explain the cards to my people that watch. I want you to get the most out of my readings. So if you understand the cards more, then you can get more out of the readings. I uploaded a video of the aces using 3 different decks and showing you the different meanings and explaining how the cards can have a base meaning but a different meaning depending on what cards come up around those. I will see how many views it gets. If it gets likes, I will continue moving through the deck. But I'm not going to do it if people aren't interested in that, which is fine. I'm trying different things on the channel to see what people like. So anyway, all right. So I am going to pause the camera, Leo, and I will get right to your reading. Okay, here we go. I had another candle. I didn't have it in here, but I have mahogany and oak. So I'm going to burn that today just for something a little bit different. Okay. I've got my birch tree on. I'm going to spray some of my Merlin spray into my aura to call Merlin in to help us today with this reading. I'm going to clear my area, my clearing spray. Okay, Spirit. Okay, Spirit, please help us to tune in to our Leos today. What messages do you have for our lovely Leos today? Calling in my guides, Phaedra, Mother Mary, Justin, Landau, and my own ancestors. I have a necklace on that was my grandmother's. They prompted me to wear green today and to wear that particular necklace. I like being connected to my grandmother, who's in spirit, who's been in spirit for 28 years, going on 29 years. I feel her energy with me a lot. I miss her still. Okay, Leo. Whoops. I get talking sometimes and forget my order of things. Okay, we're going to put out what's around the corner for you. Swords, swords, swords. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you have for us today for the main reading, please? What do you have for our Leos today for the main reading, please? There are some technical difficulties for some reason. The Cancer video was supposed to be uploaded at 7 o'clock this morning. It's much easier to schedule the uploads, I figured out, than to try to upload them immediately, because then I have to keep watching my device until 58 minutes goes by. If I schedule it, then it just does it on its own. But the Cancer video is having some sort of blip. I don't know. I may have to go back and re-upload it. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. The Fool coming out. Oh my gosh. The Fool coming out as the first card. The Fool's been coming out in a lot of readings. Leo is my husband's sign. It is also my rising sign. More swords. Words and communication, Leos. What's going on? Just drinking regular coffee this morning with a little bit of butter pecan creamer. I can't drink black coffee. I don't know. I don't know how people do that. It's too acidic. I only drink half calf coffee in my Keurig with compostable pods. Okay. All right, so you've got a little bonus here. Okay. Okay, Leos, let's get right into it. First card out is the Fool. This is a new journey. We had this card as the first card when we did the element readings, not in fire signs, but now you're getting it here. So lots of new journeys. There's a moon in that card. There's a moon in the Lover's card that's coming up for you. And there's a moon in one of these other cards. So not a lot, but 3 moons, you know. The Lover's card, which is a choice. This also represents Gemini. So some of you may have some Geminis in your life. And then the 7 of Wands. 7s are reflection, Wands are action. That's the first row. Second row, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Some catalyst, some change, something coming in. Could be challenging, could be good, or a boost. Things aren't necessarily good or bad, they just are. Then you have the Knight of Swords. Knights are forward action. Swords are words, contracts, the written word, your intellect, things like that. The eagle in the background signifies a message from a spirit, from someone who's passed. Then you have the Page of Pentacles. This is also a message card to do with work or your material life, but it can also be more training or you training someone. Pages are novices. Your bonus card is another Knight. Knight of Wands. Forward action. Wands are action. Knights are forward movement. And this is a very fiery, action-oriented card. Okay, so let's look at it from the top. You've got a new journey coming up with the Fool. Definite new journey there. And you've got a choice to make. Lovers is usually a choice card, not necessarily lovers. The pillars signify endings and beginnings. And you can see that bright moon in the background there. So, new journey, choice to make, possibly coming up at the full moon. 7 of Wands. You need to reflect on the action that you've taken in the past. So, typically, these 3 cards together here in the top, on your new journey, you have a choice to make, and you need to decide if you're going to do things the same or differently, Leos, right? And then in your bottom row, you have Wheel of Fortune, which I usually describe as the roulette wheel. This is going to spin around and it's going to, throw you out or throw some kind of speed bump in your way, or it's going to throw you a boost to what you're planning to do. Okay. So on your new journey, it is right underneath the Fool. You could either be getting a challenge or a boost. That's kind of what this Wheel of Fortune card means. And then, as I said, you've got that Knight of Swords, forward action with words, contracts, a message coming in. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles, message coming in. Okay? Page of Pentacles with the peacock, Knight of Swords with the eagle. So if either one of those means anything to you, then, you can take and use your intuition on this. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So you've got two knights, forward action. I feel like this message, some of the messages were separate. This message seems to kind of flow as one message. New journey, choice, reflect on your previous actions, a catalyst coming in, either a boost or a challenge, forward action, this Page of Pentacles, message, Knight of Wands, forward action, forward with words, forward with action. So this seems to be, there's something new that's coming along for you, Leos, and it's ready to happen. It's ready to happen. So if some of you are getting a job offer, opening a business, buying a new home, getting married, there's some sort of new journey coming up for you. But you will have to do some reflection, and you will need to make a choice. Okay? Give me a moment here. Okay, let's tune in. Two knights, Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Let's get a clarifier on that. Because it is a message. It is a message, but it's right in between those two knights. Spirit, can you help us understand this Page of Pentacles, please? We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands, which seems pretty... This Wheel of Fortune is going to give you something to do with your forward action there, with words and action, with those knights. Because those are like the two most active, most forward going, like fast forward movement knights in the deck. Can you help clarify the Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Why is the Page of Pentacles here with this new journey, this action? Five of Wands, change in your actions. That makes sense. You've got the Seven of Wands there. Please help my Leos to understand why this Page of Pentacles is there. Please help us understand why that Page of Pentacles is there. Okay. All right, so Knight of Cups now. So you've got three knights. You're definitely moving forward. The Knight of Cups is typically a romance, moving forward with romance. But when you've got all three knights, that's definitely forward action, okay? The Five of Wands is change about your action. You had Seven of Wands, reflect on your previous actions. And now you have the Five of Wands, change, practice. And this, I call this a practice card because they're not really fighting. It's like people practicing with wooden swords when they're trying to get better. So practice, and the pages are practice or training. So this comes together. And then you have strength. Leo, this is your card. This is you. You are coming up in your reading. So this is a very strong message to be who you are. Okay, when you get your own card in your reading, this is like you be you, you know? So let's see. Now let's look at the whole thing. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune throwing in either a speed bump or a boost. Knight, forward action, forward motion. This Five, which is change the way you're doing something when you go on this new journey. So you're going to, choice card comes with change and reflection, right? So as you're embarking on this new journey, whatever it is for you, you need to really think about how you've done it in the past and how you want to do it in the future. You may need to, now practicing may not mean physical practice, but it may mean playing things out in your mind. Like, okay, if I choose this, how will that go? If I choose that, how will that one go? And definitely forward action, Leos, with what's coming up. But also, don't be somebody else, okay? So in your past, if you've said, well, Joe is really good at this, I need to be more like Joe. No, you need to be more like you. You don't need to be more like anyone else because you are you, okay? All right, new journey, choice, reflection. How you deal with this, whatever is coming up, whether it's a boost or a challenge. If somebody comes up, let's give it some examples. You have a new project that you want to do, but you need a new tool to do it. And you need to figure out how to get that tool. That could be a challenge. You say, well, I could do this project for these people and I could make $1,000 on the project, but I need to buy this $350 tool first. Then yeah, that's a choice you need to make, okay? That's a challenge. If it's a boost, somebody comes along and says, hey, I'd like to learn from you, so I want to volunteer to help you free of charge. That's a boost. And you know what I mean? So things like that. It can be, you just need to look at everything and all the synchronicities that happen for you and see how you can apply that, right? And then forward action, a little bit of training or thinking about how you want to do it, and then be you. Okay, Leos. So what's just around the corner for you is 3 swords, okay? Communication, communication, communication. This is important, okay? Page of Swords, communication. Pages are novices or messengers. This one I usually say is a messenger of truth because he has 1 sword. The birds are there. This is an ancestor message. It could be. Could be a message from somebody in the physical, but it could also be a message that you get in your dreams, in your meditations, when you quiet your mind and really listen to your gut and your instinct, right? 6 of Swords. She's moving on across a lake, but she's carrying everything with her. 6s are harmony, but you can't have harmony when you carry all your baggage with you. All of your guilt, I'm hearing, all of your fear, all of your anger. You have to let that go in order to move on to this new journey, right? You can't take everything with you. Choices require us to leave something behind and go forward with what we need and what will help us at this time in our lives. And then you have the ultimate Sword of Truth card. This has come out for you before, Leos. Spirit is going to keep on hammering this to you until you get it. Okay, Leos? Some truth needs to come out. Either you need to tell somebody the truth or somebody needs to tell you the truth. There is some truth that has to come out for my Leos. It just keeps coming up. It just keeps coming up over and over again, right? 1 sword, Sword of Truth. 1 sword, Sword of Truth. Ultimate Sword of Truth. You have 3 cards of the sword suit with the 1 card, with the 1 sword. So there is a truth, Leo. There is a truth. There's no 2 ways about it. There's someone you need to tell the truth to. And truths can be a lot of things. Do you need to tell your boss the truth about something? Are you just a yes man saying, yes, 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 I'll do that. Yes, yes, yes. And when on the inside, you're really feeling like, well, I should tell him this or I should, but then you get worried about telling the truth. Is it with your spouse or your significant other? Is there something that you want to tell them? Do they cook you a certain dinner and you always say, I like it. Yes, I like it. It's good, when really you just don't like it. Well, they won't cook it if you tell them the truth. Are there some feelings that you have that you need to tell someone? A sister, a brother, mother, father, a grandparent, child? Is there's something? Spirit is just, it's almost like I feel Spirit pressing on the back of my neck, telling me to make sure the Leos understand that I will keep saying this until they tell the truth. I will keep saying this until they tell the truth. So I'm feeling it's you, Leo. There's someone, and this isn't going to resonate for everyone. It may be, some, of course, when we're doing this, it's, who knows how many people, 100 people could watch it. Well, this isn't for every single one, but there's a Leo out there who needs to tell the truth. Okay. Some of the other parts of this message may resonate more with some of you other Leos, right? But this Sword of Truth, I'm going to show you again. Sword of Truth is this, okay? And then this is sword, 1 sword. So this is a page, but he has a sword, and I consider that to be a truth, okay? The birds can signify an ancestral message. Somebody could really be tugging at you, Leos, trying to get you to listen, and you're not listening, right? And then this is also the Knight with one sword, right? So that is also a truth. And this also does have the eagle. So I feel like maybe Spirit is trying to tug at your gut instincts and trying to show you whatever this truth is. It could also be a truth about yourself. Maybe you're not being yourself, Leos. So for some of you, maybe Spirit is saying, come on, it's time to be who you really are. It's time to be who you really are. Phew. Wow, that was heavy. That was heavy. Okay. I would love it if you would drop a comment and let me know how this applies. Lots of forward action here. Remember, you've got 3 knights. Knights of all swords, cups, and wands. The only knight that's missing is the Knight of Pentacles, but that makes sense because he is a resting knight. The Knight of Pentacles wants to rest. So you've got the 3 action knights. Words, romance, action. I don't feel like this Knight of Cups is seriously having romance right now. I feel like he was given to us to clarify that forward action for you. Messages, 2 pages. Truth. Okay. All right, Dragon deck. Leo is a fire sign, so we're using the Dragon deck to pull a card for you, Leos. These have been quite phenomenal as we've been pulling them. Okay, Spirit. What does the Star Dragons deck have to say for our Leos today, please? For our very courageous, fiery Leos. The Strength card, their card came out. What do you have for them, please, Spirit? What's the card? Spirit takes their time sometimes because they want it to be the right message, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't try to force it, because I want you all to get the right message that Spirit wants you to have. Nope. And I'll know when it's the card. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Remember that from Dukes of Hazzard? Freedom. Freedom. This is a 24 card, which is a 6, which is harmony. Freedom. This is a heart. This looks almost like a stone dragon to me. It looks almost like a stone dragon. Coming out of a castle. Freedom, breaking the chains. That's what I was kind of saying about being yourself, right? Oh, I opened right up to the page. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Freedom, breaking the chains. So maybe this dragon is escaping from that castle down there. Oh, wait a minute. I opened up to the right page, but the wrong language. I was so happy that I opened up to the right page and then it was like in Spanish or something. This book has 3 languages in it. Oh, Lisa. Okay. Freedom, breaking the chains. The constellation is Eridanus, River Eridanus. The star is Arcanar, Alpha Eridani. Wisdom of the Herald. Be limitless, be unhinged, be free from every single aspect of life that holds you back and tries to contain you. Break the chains. And I'm hearing that truth will help you break through. These are illusions. The time is now to move forward. Forward action, all 3 knights. To greater heights as you claim your sovereignty over your own life. Be yourself. I love it when Spirit pulls it together like this. I get so excited. Wisdom of the dragon. True freedom is your right. It is your essence. True freedom means living unhinged, unencumbered, and flying free among the stars and clouds. Feel the mist on your face and take a deep breath as you soar to newer heights and greater joy. You are free. Claim your independence. Star Dragon Invocation. What holds you back? What binds you? What keeps you locked into a state of being that is a lie or untrue? Oh my God! Sword of truth, sword of truth, sword of truth. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go back. What keeps you locked into a state of being that is a lie or untrue, out of tune with who you truly are? Be yourself. Claim the truth of your freedom and break the chains. Fly higher. Liberation is yours. Okay, Leo, I mean, wow. Be yourself. Tell the truth. Whew. They can't say it any more clear. They can't say it any more clear, Leos. Now I'm kind of worried. My husband is a Leo. Should I be worried? No, I'm sure it's not anything bad. But maybe I do cook something he doesn't like. Maybe I was picking up on something. And he's so nice, he doesn't want to tell me that he doesn't like it. Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to pull a card from the Denise Lynn Sacred Force. Oh, my God. Okay, well, I didn't even get a shuffle in. Guys. Growth and protection. Growth and protection. Sorry, I'm going to move this a little bit. So growth is a 44. That's a master number. That's 8. That's mastery. Okay, 44, growth. It says toadstools, growth. Guardians of the land, protection. That's a 21. 21 is my birthday. Leo is my rising sign. And when my husband watches this, hi, honey. That's my birthday. Guardians of the land, protection. 21 is actually a 3, which is collaboration. It's a holy number. It's a creation, new things. You got the Fool card, right? You got the Ace card, new things. You got the Ace card. You know, new things coming in. Okay. Woo! I get excited. Okay. Page 44. Toadstools, growth. That's kind of a weird pic. This is one of the pictures that I don't necessarily need to stare at because it looks like the mushrooms are growing like on her head, right? Okay. Things that have been incubating beneath the surface are going to be coming to fruition. Get clear on your goals and dreams because rapid growth is ahead. Knights, rapid. Be ready. For these projects to come to fruition, you must first be starkly honest, truth, about what you want. Ask yourself, is this what I really want? Believe in miracles. Leos, you got to figure out what it is you really want. And if there's somebody that you need to tell, hey, I don't want to do this or I don't want this, do it. It will free you up. Also, in the time ahead, you might discover a spiritual guru or step into a new spiritual path. You might find that you are providing expansive spiritual growth for others simply by being who you are. Again, be who you are. Make sure that your foundations are in place because once this growth begins, you will be in for a journey, Fool, of a lifetime. Fungi are ancient and were the first organisms to leave the water and initiate life on Earth 1.3 billion years ago. In the forest, their interconnected filament-like roots provide protein-rich food and life for the entire forest. This seemingly humble ancestor to the toadstool is so essential that none of our native conifers could survive without the life-giving qualities of their roots. Their ability to grow and survive throughout all time speaks of your ability to grow and thrive no matter what life brings. The spirit of the toadstool says, beneath the surface of your life, miraculous changes are occurring. Something that you thought was ordinary is, in fact, remarkable. You are in a time of rapid spiritual and material growth. Get ready and hang on for the ride. Yes, Leos. We have freedom, we have growth, we have your card, be you, we have truth. All right, now we're going to go to the 21. Guardians of the Land, protection. This card is beautiful. It has the stag in the background of the forest. It has some beautiful, like, more red toadstools in this card. See them? It's just a really pretty card. Okay. Guardians of the Land, protection. You are enough just as you are. Again, hammering it home, Leos. Be you. No matter what has happened or occurred in the past, the truth is that you are absolutely and unconditionally enough as you are. You are loved and you are cherished. Do not be concerned about outside forces and the judgments and expectations of others. You are protected in your own energy field. This card can appear when you need to take steps to protect your energy. While the guardians of the land will help out, you must also be responsible for your own well-being. Envision a protective shield around yourself and around your home. Spend time with people and in situations that uplift your energy rather than draining it. Yes, yes, that's so important. Be with the people who support you in your dreams, right? The spirit of the guardian of the land says you are safe and surrounded by a protective shield. You are not alone. Your life is guided and protected by higher forces. Within this, you can soar to greater heights. Leo, this was phenomenal. Phenomenal, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, Spirit has used me as a channel to bring you these messages that I feel are going to have deep meaning for you. Deep meaning. Number one, be yourself. We got that in every single one of those oracle cards that we pulled, right? Forward action. We got 3 knights. We got that in those cards. Truth, truth, truth. Sword of truth. You, right? Okay? And telling the truth doesn't, I'm being told to remind you that there is a dove in this card. So when you tell the truth, you don't need to blast someone. You just need to tell them, look, I have to tell you the truth about something. And let it out. Okay? Okay, Leos. I hope this has resonated for you. Please drop me a comment and let me know. Like, share with another Leo you think could use this message. Subscribe, hit the bell. Thank you so much. And remember, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.